Bungling MSNBC bigwigs accidentally printed out details about the left-leaning network's impending jobs bloodbath, and the top-secret document was found by a stunned staffer who leaked the details to coworkers, the Post has learned. The production assistant stumbled across the kill list at MSNBC's 30 Rock headquarters in midtown Manhattan, shortly before the cuts were announced on Monday, February 24th. Sources close to the situation said, the printed pages, which were viewed by the Post, laid out meetings to be held with workers and talent about their fate in ominously dubbed impact conversations, the insiders said. On the Monday, management accidentally printed the list of people and teams getting fired or being made to reapply for their roles, said one source close to the situation. Entire teams in primetime learned that they were getting fired from a printout that a PA found sitting on a printer. The screw-up is the latest episode in MSNBC's botched layoffs plans after Trump-bashing anchor Joy Reid and her staff learned they were about to be fired from a New York Times report on Sunday, February 23. The intended confidential memo reveals a callous play-by-play beginning February 19 and leading up to the February 24 massacre in which about 100 people were canned. It includes a legal review with Human Resources, a talking point script on the cuts, and a scheduled powwow between NBC Universal Chair Mark Lazarus and NBC News Group Chairman Cesar Conde. MSNBC President Rebecca Cutler was also slated to discuss show cancellations, time changes, and new job placements, according to the document. MSNBC declined to comment. On February 24, the ratings-challenged network ended up firing staffers on The Rachel Maddow Show and canceling programs hosted by Alex Wagner, Katie Fang, Jonathan Capehart, Ayman Mohyeldin, and Jose Díaz-Balart. The document revealed a packed day of back-to-back meetings with the above talent, in addition to others including on-air talking heads Alex Witt, Ana Cabrera, Jen Psaki, and Richard Louie, who was referred to as Tier 3 talent, despite having received Peabody and Emmy Awards during his time at CNN. By the end of the day, MSNBC had posted 100 new jobs, and according to the document, the network intends to make all its new hires by April 7th and get them to start by April 14th. One network insider lashed out at the absolute humiliation of some staffers being asked to reapply for their own positions. Another brushed off the notion that employees might find new jobs at the embattled cable network. NBC and MSNBC always say employees can reapply for jobs after they're laid off, the person said. For MSNBC lifers, it's difficult because there are generally fewer postings for senior jobs. The overhaul is part of a plan by MSNBC parent Comcast to spin off the beleaguered left-wing network and other distressed cable properties. Lazarus will head up the new entity, dubbed SpinCo. Cutler, who was named interim president after Rashida Jones stepped down earlier this year and then had that label lifted last month, has been widely seen as an architect behind the remaking of the network. She was dealt a tough hand in essentially having to build out a new company with all of the changes, said a network source. She has had a rough start. One source said employees were caught off guard by Monday's mass culling after the New York Times reported a day earlier that Reid, host of The Readout, would be fired. Everyone thought the cuts were only affecting Readout and a couple of other shows, one source said. Network star Rachel Maddow blasted her bosses on air for the changes, especially their decision to fire Reid, in what has been described by sources as a polarizing move. Management was pissed and talent was like, "Relax, Rachel," said a source close to the situation.